Ilco, as you know, there's a concept of Islamophobia through the world. So people go and blame what is written in their IDs as religion by what they do. For example, there are terrorists, yes. They go and kill someone, some innocent people. These are terrorists, obviously terrorists. But when you look at their IDs, you see that their background, okay, they are coming from an Islamic background or a Christian background, it might be, or a Jewish background. That would not mean that the terror they perpetrate is a Jewish terror or a Christian terror or an Islamic terror, obviously. So for any religion, there is always morality that's being written in the verses, in the holy books. So we think the radicals give cause for this concept, Islamophobia, for example. And radicalism and bigotry are very important threats against peace in every part of the world. Yes. And these radicals have their own mindset. There's no relationship in between their mindset and what's written in the Quran, for example. And they make additions to religion, as they are bigots, and commit all kinds of terror and savagery in the name of religion, obviously. Yeah. They are against, when we observe them, go to their mindset, we see that they are against love, they are against compassion, forgiveness, as well as they are against all beauties. They are against arts, music. They say music is haram, it's prohibited according to religion. But we don't see any verse mentioning about music to be prohibited in the verses, in the Quran, for example. So their mindset is against music, against technology. So this is all about bigotry and radicalism that is causing conflict to the other members of religion in the world. How can Jews, Muslims and Christians can be educated against this threat of radicalism from your point of view? And how all faiths can call their believers to peace and harmony? That's the question.
Yeah, I think that it's absolutely a pity that more or less each religion, I didn't hear it about the Buddhists, but you know, almost each religion, they have their extremists.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
People who are not open for any other interpretation than the only one they have. Mm-hmm. And it's most of the times extremely old-fashioned. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes they see a text, you know, as they don't see that it's written in the context of thousands of years ago. But these extremists, normally being only 5% or whatever in a certain
even
area.
Less than that, yes.
Or I've been in Indonesia this summer, it's an 8% being very radical in the interpretation of, in this case, the Quran. They create an image around the Muslim religion that it is violent and aggressive and narrow-minded, and that is a pity because I think the nature of each religion is about caring, about solidarity, about compassion and brotherhood,
forgiveness,
and you know, the word salam means peace.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
How clear can it be?
Yes.
But yeah, so I think your question was, how can education start on this topic?
This is the main problem.
Then I think the first thing you need to constantly repeat, don't think that any of the extremists, nor in the Jewish interpretation or the Christian interpretation or the, you know, don't think they are representing the whole religion.
Yes.
Yeah, you are right.
And that's something you need to repeat and repeat and repeat, and explain people that the average, the vast majority of each religion, they have supporters being just people like you and me, just willing to connect and exchange and understand that there is more than one truth. And we cannot repeat this enough. I think that's a very important thing.
Yeah, we have to warn people that these radicals are not representing the real religions, and we have to promote the real religious people who do love other people, who make a good connection with all different, religions. So if we put more these people to forward, sometimes the media can put the other people to the forward,
Yes, true.
and they
Absolutely.
just, like, the recent happenings in the US as well, they put, they broadcast one silly video, and then the media started to put it forward all the time. So
and I think
That
one of
doesn't
the
represent
reasons why
Christianity.
somebody makes such a video is because he can become popular worldwide.
Exactly, yeah.
And
then
what
any
we-
reaction to this from the Islamic side, so-called Islamic side, they think that, okay, this is the Islamic people. No, it's not. It's just like maybe 100 people out of like 2 billion people. But the media represent that this is the reaction of Islam, but it's not at all. We here reacted improperly. We don't care about this, video. We don't watch this. By watching is a promoting as well. We didn't watch them. So, we put the right reaction to this, whereas a proper Muslim should do. So the real media and the real people should know by heart that, real religious people will never harm anybody, either from Jewish people, Christianity, or Islam.
Yeah, we